Hello and welcome back to Alumni Stadium for the second of our triple header today between Ross and GCVI, two teams more in the middle of the pack. We've seen through this D10 season, we've seen some struggles, especially from GC. I believe last week was a tough loss to Lourdes. Just couldn't really get anything going offensively. Ross has had their moments. Obviously, we've highlighted the big players in their team, guys like Cam Snook, really disruptive, but should be a good game, hopefully, to two fairly evenly matched teams as that return goes out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we've seen both these teams struggle when they get down to the red zone. Just can't punch it in, it seems. Whatever they do, they just can't get it in that end zone, and that's what's haunted both these teams.
First and 10 Royals.
It's a decent starting field position, that being at the 40. And we'll see Ross come out. They've been one of the more pass-heavy sets in D10 under Tim Nixon. We'll see what he can do on the first play of this drive. It'll be a give to McQueen on the ground, and he's going to dash for a first down and more, getting across the 50-yard line to about the 52.
Drew McQueen picks up a first down, Royals.
And a first down. From the 53. Another give to McQueen, and that will go absolutely nowhere, losing a yard. It'll be second down.
No gain on first and 10. Make it second down. 10 yards to
So say
go.
McQueen got back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be second and 10. Nixon to throw. It'll be incomplete off the hands of his receiver, Troy McDonald.
Nixon looking for McDonald. Pass is incomplete. It's now third and 10.
Yeah, had a good start to this drive, had the big run, and now you're going to end up punting. Decent job, though. Made your way to the 50. You can now pin GC if you get a good punt here.
Be kicking into the wind when going from the left to your right. High snap, and that's going to be bobbled. He'll try to pick it up. He won't be able to get a punt off, and it'll be wrapped up at the 29-yard line. A little bit of a disaster there on the punt, and will give GC great starting field position for their first drive.
Yeah, GC is going to be in prime position here to strike early. He said they've struggled with that, so hopefully they can figure it out real quick in this game. They can hop out to a lead.
That will give the Gales excellent field possession.
So it comes Hudson Drew with this offense for the Gales, who have had their share of struggles.
Royals 30.
Really dependent on their main receiver, Warris Hedekeel. Been the main focal point of this offense. Majority of the targets going to him. You see him line up on this near side. First down carry. It'll be Robinson, who will be wrapped up right at the 30-yard line. Solid tackle. Bring up second and 10.
Adam Getty's all the carry.
Sorry, that was Adam Geddes,
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
not
Those
Matt
could-
Robinson.
Could be a passing situation here, or maybe a run to set up maybe something for third. We talked about that wind earlier last game.
Split backfield again for Drew. Didn't have any options downfield. He will slide, and it'll bring up third. So after the slide, it'll be 3rd and 9. Offense looks to be staying out. And now maybe a change of heart. We'll have a timeout, I believe. No, maybe just a late substitution here. So now ahead of Keel, this will be a 36-yarder. From the middle, the wind at his back, assisting this kick a bit.
They're not having it. The Gales seemed like they had a guy on the sideline who just didn't want to run.
Didn't want to make his way across.
Now he'll finally get off the field.
Now we're going to have another stoppage here. Good snap. Hole looks okay, but it was blocked. Not sure who got a hand on it. Now maybe a return in for Ross. And some room on the near side. Being chased down now, and a nice little return.
I think this is going to come back. There's a flag right at the start of that run.
Yeah, we'll see what it was.
Faulkner on the run, gets out.
So that flag will take that nice return back. Javon Faulkner has already had a solid return on the opening kick and then a decent one, that one being taken back on the field goal that was blocked. I believe that was LJ Brown who did make his way through the line, get a hand on it. Just a little too casual with the hold. We talked about the importance of not wanting to give up the early safety, getting out of your, being deep in your own end. We saw it last week with GC. They gave an early safety to Lourdes, and then really
never recovered.
Yeah, couldn't get back. So Ross hoping to avoid that. It'll be a give for McQueen, and McQueen's got some running room here, getting over the 10. Nice little gain.
Been doing a nice job early today. He's finding those holes.
So solid pickup on first. 2nd and 2, and maybe not a bad thing for Ross to establish their running game, seeing their team that's been really uncomfortable with passing the ball on 1st, 2nd, 3rd down if they have to on all downs, but really establish the run game here early on. GC, we've seen struggles with them really making tackles in the open field as well.
Yeah, tackles in the open field have definitely been a struggle for them. We've seen it throughout these 2 weeks here.
Another give for McQueen.
That's a nice one there.
It should bring up a 3rd and short. Which, now you're scratching your head if you're Ross. What do you do?
Yeah, this is tough. You don't want to go for it here and not get it, and then the game could be done, but you so badly want to go for it here.
Yeah, it's a real tough call. You'd be punting into the wind. We did see...
And here, it's almost might be safety territory. You don't want to give them that good a field position.
We saw Lourdes have the same dilemma in the game earlier. They ended up punting into the wind, and it wasn't a pretty one. We'll see what this results in. It will punt it away, and yeah, look at the wind just kill that ball. Probably a no yards pay. Oh, wait, hold on. That could have been muffed. Looks like those flags are for no yards.
7-yard line, a plethora of flags on the field, though.
So the no yards penalty will let GC set up on the 30.
Another good start for them. Be a shame not to come away with any points.
So from the 30, Drew will be under center here. Play action. Rolling to his right. Under pressure. He's going to get rid of this one. Fall incomplete. Just throwing it away. He'll bring up second. It's Tyler Williams on the pressure for the Ross Royals. Just making him throw a little bit early. Now second down.
GC on second down now. Might have to pass the ball here again. We've been saying that already twice. They haven't been getting anything on those first down runs so far.
It's now on second. Drew rolling. Now throwing. That's a tough arm angle he threw it with. We'll see if they give him the completion. They won't. It'll be incomplete.
That's tough. Had the guy open, just did get it just enough on it.
It's a tough throw. It looks like they'll bring out the
That is a
field
tough
goal
throw
unit.
beyond the numbers there.
It's about the same spot that they would have kicked their earlier one from. It was about 36 yards. This would be a 37-yarder. Got the wind assisting you with this one again, but it looks like they're going to punt this one away instead. Had a keel to punt, and there was some pressure on that one. It's a gorgeous punt, though. Wow. Right out at the 2-yard line.
I've seen some good ones today.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's helped from the win, but
Punt bounces out of bounds around the 2-yard line. And that'll
You always have to appreciate a good punt.
first and 10.
Give the punter a little bit of love, as sticking it there inside the 2 is pretty damn impressive.
Player of the game. Player of the game will be awarded a $25 gift card courtesy of McDonald's of Guelph.
and the Ross is in another tough position where they might have to look to take a safety. See what they do here on this first down.
Nixon's under center. Big give to McQueen, and he will get back to the original line of scrimmage for no gain.
No gain on first and 10. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second down. And Nixon to throw. Complete to McQueen, who will be wrapped up just short of the first down marker.
Now they have another tough call here.
Another
32.
great stand by GC.
Yeah, GC's defense is playing good. They haven't had. They've had the advantage because Ross has been facing their own end zone each time, but they've done a nice job early in this game. Even when they were threatened early on, they stood tall.
There's another punting situation into the howling wind. It's just been going today. A more direct punt. Fielded at the 35, and now maybe a return is on here. Across the 15 to the 10. Inside, touchdown, Gales. Bryson Cook.
Cook
And
saw the open room, and then he just took it and went.
and you keep punting the ball to the Gales with short field, and instead of making them pay with the offense, they're just going to take the punt right back.
Yeah, and now if you're Ross, you want to respond here on this next possession. You're going to have a great job by this special teams unit of the Gales.
And once again, the wind is such a big factor in that punt. So you want to have a line drive punt to really get it through the wind, but then you have no time for your guys to get downfield. Surprisingly, this will be our first PAT attempt of the day, even though we've seen a whole game with 3 scores. It'll be Warris Hedekeel. Try to put it through for the Gales. Kick is up and good off the left foot.
Hedekeel makes it 7-0 Gales. 3:46 to go here in the first quarter.
And now Ross will finally get a possession here, not completely backed up.
Every week, all the way till the end of November. Purchase your tickets online to receive a discount. Head on over to griffinstickets.universitytickets.com for a reduced price.
It's 1st and 10 for Ross. Fresh new possession. It's going to be a sweep here and lots of room on that near sideline. And
It's a brutal call.
yeah, that's going to come right back.
Brutal. That was a clean block.
It looked like the defender kind of turned his back into
Yeah.
it.
Picked up enough for a first down, but a flag thrown around the 42-yard line.
Be surprised if they pick it. No, they're not going to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't like that one too much.
Yeah, it's a tough call to see, as we'll bring back a great first play of the drive. Back them way up 1st and 20.
Yeah, they broke that off massive. And it's coming back. Just a shame.
It could be a real drive killer. I mean, a holding penalty on that, or even, like, it probably wasn't a block in the back. I think the defender just turned. But now, all of a sudden, you go from picking up a first down on your first play. It's
Yeah,
1st
and
and 20.
Yeah, you're back 20 yards, and you need a huge play here on first down almost.
Another flag's flying. It's going to be a quick completion of McDonald. And McDonald will spin out of bounds. See what the flag is now.
McDonald on the catch on 1st and 20, but another flag down on the field.
Against Ross, too.
Looks like it.
Jeez. Speak out one drive killer. How about a second one?
Yeah. No. Well, never mind. It will be against the Gales. Make it 1st and 15. So just slightly more manageable. Another sweep. They had success in this in the first play of the drive, even though it was taken back by a penalty, and that will get them closer to the line to gain. It was Moses Harrison on the carry.
And finds his way near the first down marker. Picks up about another 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and short.
Looks like this wind has really hampered Ross's ability in the passing game. We've seen him be much more of a pass-heavy offense now. A little bit more run-heavy, as it's just so tough to throw in these
it's
conditions.
so tough to throw against this wind. And they're running the ball pretty nice on a couple of plays so far to start this game, so why not keep going to it? It's less risky than passing the ball.
Could just be because they are on this side of the field. As that ball is bobbled, it bounces right to the hands of McQueen, who's going to have a nice run over midfield. A solid pickup for Ross. Yeah.
Yeah, ended up working out in the end there, but that snaps bobbled, picked up by McQueen. He just takes off. Like, he took that in stride.
Yeah. Looked like it bounced right back into his breadbasket almost, and he just ran into it. Now 1st and 10. This is a pitch out. McQueen trying to make a move, still up on his feet, still going, and solid pickup for him on first.
McQueen sweeps his way for 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Time's ticking down on this first quarter. Second down now. Could be another one of those sweeps. And breaking a tackle is Harrison, but a solid stand-up tackle at the original line of scrimmage.
It's Geeds.
Wraps up
Geddes,
Harrison
sorry.
behind the line of
A
scrimmage.
solid tackle. He's going both ways for the Gales. He makes a play on defense.
Yeah, it's
Third
going to be
down.
important for those corners to make tackles on those outside rounds. We talk about it all the time. These teams are going to test those corners, see if they can tackle. And
It's such an important dynamic in high school football because once you establish that you can run to the outside, it's pretty much not much they can do to stop you.
yeah, yeah.
And a Ross punt will be the last play of this quarter as Cook will be wrapped up at the 34. And we will flip the field and take a short break.
Bryson Cook wrapped up.
Start of the second quarter. First play of this new GC drive will be a give for Adam Geddes, who will be wrapped right up the original line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Now second down. Drew on second down. Gonna go for head of keel. It looks a little bit underthrown, and it'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, just didn't get enough on that. Bit more, he could have had that. He was gone. Bit more could have been intercepted too, though.
We've said it before, we've said it again. The wind probably a big factor on that ball as well. throwing right into it. Nice double move, though, from Hedekeel. Try to get himself open. It looked like he had a step after making that move. Just ball slightly under delivered. Third down now. And speaking of Hedekeel, he'll punt this away. There is a flag. McQueen goes back to retrieve it. Going to make a few guys miss. There's Drew McQueen out to the 50. And that's where we pushed out. We'll see what the flag was back in the backfield of that original play.
Drew McQueen picks up the football around the 40-yard line, finds his way to the 50.
Looks like it's going to be against
Flag behind the play, though.
the Royals, or sorry, the Gales, I believe. So they should be starting.
Calling offside on Ross.
So sorry, it was on Ross or GC, because I'm not sure why they wouldn't.
No, I think it's on GC, yeah, because GC is going to have to, I think, punt this ball again.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
The chains are even confused here. Okay, it's going to be third down. They're just punting the ball again.
Yeah.
After an offside.
Just a touch of confusion from this officiating crew. And yeah, they're, as they should have, we're going to redo this kick. So a solid return from Drew McQueen will be wiped back.
Offside against the defense. It'll be 3rd and 5 now.
From the 40, that was nearly blocked as well. McQueen won't be able to grab it. It'll go out at the 40-yard line. So ironically, a result of that penalty will actually drive the Royals back 10 yards.
Sideline will be 1st and 10 around the 40 for the Royals. And fans, if you want to bundle up in the official Griffin football swag, head on over to Griff's Locker. It's located in the Guelph Griffin Athletic Center just around the bend. Feel free to come by the store during the regular hours, 10 to 6:30.
10 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ross looking to get back even with this drive. Nixon to give for McQueen. Solid forward running gets him to the 45. Mark him the 44. Yeah, the 44-yard line. 2nd and 6.
4 on the run. 2nd and 6.
Nixon to throw. Got his man complete. And that will be a 1st down for the Royals. Reed Williams, the receiver.
This job by Williams gets open. We saw him quite a bit last week make a couple of big catches, had a couple of drops too, but starting off the day all right here today.
Moving the Royals up to the Gale 52-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Pitch out. McQueen. Nice move to get past the first defender, but he will not get any positive yardage. Back him up a couple of yards. Back him up a whole 3 yards.
It's no crucial 2nd down here.
read like a book by the Gales. That is a loss on the play. Make it 2nd and 13 now.
Now on 2nd and 13. It's going to be tough for Ross to convert this. See where they go here on this long 2nd down. Nixon, some pressure. They're going to set up a screen. Will be caught by L.J. Brown, who is still going, and there goes Brown. L.J. Brown with one man to beat to the 10 and wrapped up inside the 10 to the 8.
Great patience by Brown there. He waited and waited. That hole finally opened up for it, and he took it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Lee Faulkner making something out of nothing. All the way down within the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Ross.
So Faulkner with a huge hole there after the screen pass. It's that screen pass I love from Ross, where they just wait for all the linemen to set their edge, come after the quarterback, and they just dump it off.
It's now inside the 10. Pitch out. McQueen to the 6.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and goal.
It's now a 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Nixon pumps, throws, incomplete. No one in the area, maybe miscommunication with one of his receivers. It'll be 3rd.
It looked like he knew where he wanted to throw that, but there was no one there, so someone must not have gotten to their spot in time.
Gutsy call on 3rd down for him to go for it here, although not necessarily a bad one inside the opposition 10 at the 6.
Yeah, with the win, the field goal is almost maybe not even an option here.
It's like more of a jumbo set. Play action, rolling, throwing to the back corner, caught by McDonald, touchdown. He had his foot in.
Yeah, had his toe just almost out, but it stayed in.
Touchdown, Royals!
So Ross gets on the board, and now a PAT could tie this game up.
KT is going to be crucial here. Both teams haven't scored much, so
Every point counts.
next how many times at the end of the game are they looking to get that 1 point back?
High snap. PAT is still up and through, so that will even things up at 7. 5:56 to go in the second quarter.
Tacks one more on and ties the game 7-7 with 5.
Gale starting at the 35.
First half. Looks like we're going to have a good game, fans, and make sure to stick around for the completion of it as we will announce the McDonald's player of the game. Today's player of the game will be awarded with a $25 gift card to McDonald's, courtesy of McDonald's of Guelph.
So now from the 35, fresh set of downs on this new drive for the Gales. It's going to Going to be a pitch out, a little bit of room there for Geddes. It's going to be wrapped right up. Solid tackle on the outside.
It's Tyler Williams making the tackle there.
Another solid play from him defensively.
Talk about how important that is, corners making tackles. Because if you miss one, watch them, they'll go right back to that multiple times until you make one.
Adam Geddes on the carry, brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of one.
On the play, 2nd and 11.
Now on 2nd and long. Drew to throw. Rolling to his right now. Snook with the pressure, and it'll be incomplete. Just out of the reach.
Yeah, great pursuit by Snook. He never gave up on it and ended up putting the quarterback on his back at the end of that one.
Looking for Hellwig under pressure. Pass falls incomplete.
So that pass falling incomplete. It'll be 3rd down, a punting situation for the Gales. Giving Ross a chance to get their offense back out in the field, maybe put up a score that could give them the lead going into halftime.
One more time.
Hedekeel to punt it away. That one will just sail right out of bounds.
Best. He's had better ones today, but Ross is going to have a good opportunity here after they just scored on their last possession.
Some good starting field position inside the Gales territory to the 49. That's where they'll start. 4 minutes 10 to go.
Downs inside Gales territory. It will be 1st down and 10 from the GCVI 49.
Saw that big screenplay result in really the spark that led to the touchdown for Ross last drive. Do you want to continue getting that mixed in there? Because they've been one of the better teams, like you've said, at developing that screen.
Yeah, you don't want to mix it up too much to get to the point where you're predictable, but I would want to see that play again. It worked very effectively for them.
Gonna unload is Nixon. It's incomplete. He had his man McDonald.
Yeah, had McDonald there. Just a bit far.
Passes incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3.
That would have broken this game wide open right there.
Yeah, and you were to think he's throwing with the wind assisting him, so maybe without that wind, that's a perfect ball. So after the incompletion, Nixon to roll out on 2nd down. Set throw will be incomplete, looking for his back, McQueen.
Just a bit too low there.
Pass on 2nd down is also incomplete. 3rd and 10.
And yeah, that will be the drive stalling out, as was a little bit of a hesitation from Nixon to go to that sideline, just looking for clarification from the coaching staff, but they will end up punting this one away. That ball will be punted away, take a bounce at the 20, and will actually roll all the way into GC's end. And there'll be a no flags call, or a no yards call there, as they're going to try to return this. And there goes Cook to the 23.
Tough penalty to take there. Could have had a point, but instead GC gets it out, and they didn't wait on that no yards.
And a crucial one at that, it would have taken the lead. from the 28 now. GC will have their offense back out in the field. Drew now on first. Fakes the pitch, gonna throw, and he has a man complete. Inside enemy territory. That was Ewan Hellwig. Yeah, Hellwig had a big game last week.
Yeah, it gets open there. Tough throw there by Drew, but he makes it. That'll give him the first down. Moves the chains as well.
Tough arm angle to throw that at. Both these quarterbacks have been comfortable rolling out and delivering those uncomfortable off, kind of on the run balls.
Yeah, and it's hard to do it in this wind too. You got to get some power behind them. They've been doing completely fine so far. We even saw in the previous game, it wasn't that big of a factor.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. Going to be a run for Geddes, and that has had nothing going this whole game. Cam Snook, what a play.
Yeah, those inside runs against him are pretty much useless. Got to be one of the best nose tackles in D10. And he blows up play after play. And I'm sure that won't be the last we see of him today.
Very disruptive, making it a 2nd and long. Because of that, pushing them back inside their own territory. On 2nd down. Drew. Got good protection. He's going to throw now to looking back to adjust to it. Was Hedekeel. Will fall incomplete.
Yeah, the ball didn't go on the path Hedekeel was headed, but it floated up there. Great job by Hedekeel to get that body position.
It was a nice adjustment. Just couldn't come down with it. But yeah, this wind isn't even in a particular direction anymore. It's just swirling right now. Minute 19 remaining in this first half. Hedekeel to get it away. Nearly blocked, and they are going to run the flag on that. See if it's running into the kicker or roughing the kicker.
This could be a first down.
Hedekeel's punt goes out of bounds around the Ross 40.
Or at least a lot more manageable 3rd down.
So yeah, let's just be running into the kicker. So it'll be a replay of 3rd down.
Running into the kicker assessed against the Royals. We have 5-yard penalty. And repeat, 3rd down.
Now another punt here for Hedekeel. This one to McQueen, fielded at the 20. Flag there in the middle of the field as he will try to break this back.
I think that's going to be on Ross, just judging by the bodies that were on the ground there.
Down just shy of the 35. Flag down right at that 35-yard line.
Just a minute to go for Ross. See if they could put up a score to break this tie before we go into the half.
Unnecessary roughness against the Ross Royals.
That's going to move Ross right back.
Ball down at the 7 or 8 yard line.
It's going to make it really tough after that penalty on Ross to try to get a score before the half.
Yeah, a minute now. Pushed all the way back past your own 10. It's going to be tough.
Such a long field to get down. Minute 1 to go. It's going to be a reverse here. Now trying to make a guy miss and get to the 15, but no further. That's Callum Williams.
The stud with the tackle there. He was on the ground before and then ended up getting back up to make that tackle. So nice effort by him because that could have broken.
Saw positive gain. It'll be second and short. We do have a timeout from GCVI. We'll take a quick break. Second down now. It'll be a give to Drew McQueen, which will go nowhere. Nice play in the hole. I believe that was Hasib Khan for the Gales. Nice play to jam it up there. It'll create third down.
Ross's punting unit will now come onto the field.
44 seconds to go in this half.
Clock will run once they get this ball spotted. Someone just took a timeout. And it was the Gales.
From GC. Maybe they're trying to get this. I mean, this with the win, this punt could really go anywhere. So maybe thinking they have 44 seconds, they can try to get something.
If they get good field position here, they could definitely score. They did just waste all their timeouts, but I don't know from that much, but
44 seconds still. Just lots of time if they do want to try to put together a drive, put a score up. High snap and a decent looking punt. Takes a tough bounce if you're a Royal fan. It'll go out to the 46-yard line. That's where GC will start.
Ball takes a weird hop off the punt and bounces out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
43 seconds to go.
42.9 left in the first half.
See ya.
Mark that ball out at the 46, excuse me.
Our GC is going to have 42 seconds to get something going. Great field starting position. Well, not great, but it's pretty up there.
Anytime you start in enemy territory, can't complain. Just pretty much fighting the clock here. Here's Drew on first down. Gonna throw for a head of keel, falls incomplete, just out of his reach.
Stop the clock.
Now it's second.
Immediate pressure from the Royals defense makes that pass fall incomplete. Second and 10.
Now high snap. Geddes will grab it and won't get much after that run. We'll go to the 45, maybe the 44.
See if they just run that clock out and then punt the ball. Or maybe they'll go for it.
1 on the play. 3rd and 9.
Guess they see they might as well just run it down to as low as you can. Here's Drew on third. Gonna unload. It'll be, I believe, incomplete. Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, it was
incomplete.
dropped. He didn't get it, and he wouldn't have had his feet in bounds either. But now Ross has a chance to heave one up. Maybe 2 shots.
See what they can get off with 5.5 to go. I mean, Nixon does have a pretty solid arm if you do want to take a shot, but
Yeah, we've seen him bomb it at least 40 yards down the field before.
Nixon waiting, throwing for McDonald. It's incomplete. And we will see, nope, we will not see one more play. That will do it for the half. So we got a tie game at the half. GC putting up the first score, Ross answering not soon after. And we will see where this game ends up, but deadlocked at the half, 7-7. Welcome back to the University of Guelph at Alumni Stadium for the second quarter. And we've got an onside kick attempt to start it off. So it's Charlie Thurtle, the kicker, just kind of flipping it down there off a guy, but it will be recovered by GC, trying to catch him off by surprise.
Bit of better field positioning. I like the call, you know, it's still quite a long field. Defense is held up pretty good today.
It's a good starting field position because of the onside kick. First down, Geddes, still going. Nice first down carry. Pickup of 11. And that'll move the chains.
Geddes will pick up 11 yards on the carry and move the chains. First and 10.
So first and 10. Drew, another inside give for Geddes once again. That one not as effective, only picking up 3.
Gales keep the ball on the ground and pick up 3 yards. Second and 7.
So now second down.
Pick up 4 yards, excuse me, second and 6.
Now on second, going to be a reverse here for Hedekeel, and he's got lots of room on that far sideline. Where's Hedekeel? To the 30, got a block to the 20. Still going, and wrapped up inside the 10. Nice little pick up there for the Gales.
Yeah, I made a couple of people miss, and people were falling over trying to get Hedekeel, but he just kept pushing and pushing, and now it's first and goal here for the Gales.
Nice misdirection on that reverse. Pretty much every Ross Royal on the field was fooled by that.
Yeah, we see GC run that reverse a lot. They love it, and it usually works out in their benefit.
So now from the 9, first and goal. First down. Inside give for Geddes. That's not going to go anywhere. So it looks like they just got a yard. So it'll be second and goal from the 8. So from the 8, it's second down. Play action. Being hounded now by a couple of Ross Royals. That ball just thrown up and picked off. Intercepted by Tyler Williams, and that ball's on the ground. Picked back up by the Royals.
Jeez, a lot of craziness there. The interception, Drew. Probably a ball he shouldn't throw there, but tried to force it there, and it got intercepted. And then at the end of that play, the fumble as well.
Tyler Williams picks the ball off.
Tyler Williams with the interception.
Popping loose, but
And that's a big play for the Royals.
At the 25-yard line.
Because GC was pushing hard on that possession.
Yeah, another great goal. Well, not goal line, but really
Pretty damn
down
close
pretty
to it.
much, yeah. Big stop, and they get their offense on the field. It's going to be quick sweep, and this has been effective all day. That'll be a first down. Another one there from Moses Harrison. And he's carved out a pretty big role in this offense today.
First down for the Royals.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of running this ball so far. We haven't really seen this from Ross in the past.
Now fresh set of downs, first down for the Royals. Going to be McQueen on the carry up the middle. Just get outside the hash mark, get 2 yards on that play.
Drew McQueen picks up a pair of yards. 2nd and 8.
Second down, Nixon. Thought about it. Now we'll throw, incomplete. Lots of pressure there. Adam Geddes was there, as well as Hasib Khan.
Pass is incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Now it's
Yeah,
third
they're-
down.
They're going to have to get rid of this ball on a punt here. Both these offenses kind of stalling out right now. The defense is reigning supreme, as we've seen pretty much all day today.
Not much in the way of offense today. This will be another punt. There will be a flag there. Believe the gunner just went a bit early as that
Oh, that
ball's
ball's
on the
out.
ground. So it should be against Ross, that penalty. We will see. Yeah, it was offside against Ross.
Punt fielded at the 53-yard line. A flag down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they'll replay the down. To the offside, it'll be third down, just a little bit longer to punt this away.
Offside against the kicking team. Repeat 3rd down. We'll also go back 5 yards.
Jesus. High snap. That punt will get away to midfield. That's where it'll be fielded by Cook. A couple flags for no yards, presumably. We'll move this offense up. We'll start inside the 50. See where that ball's spotted. So they should be starting the 47. Sorry, the 46.
No yards against the Royals. They'll tack on 5 yards for the Gales. They'll get started 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
The Gales in a really good starting field position here. starting on Ross's side of the field, and I don't know how many times they've started on Ross's side of the field today, but they have really not mustered up anything on offense. Only touchdown coming on special teams.
It's really surprising seeing they've just been gifted this field position most of the time. I say gifted, their defense has worked for it, of course, but their offense has been gifted it, and it just couldn't get anything going. As there's a first down carry that's just going to go nowhere, not even getting to the sticks. That was Espindola on the carry. Moves him back all the way to the 50.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Puts him right back right off the bat. They haven't had much success running at all. But it seems every first down they keep coming back to it.
Just haven't been able to get it going. I believe it's only been like a couple of positive plays on the ground really for him. Just been really shut down by this defensive front of Ross. Going to be a flag, and they're going to blow this dead. I believe that was Hedekeel just jumped a bit early. So marching back another 5. It'll be 2nd and 19.
Procedure against the offense will drive the Gales back another 5 yards. It's now 2nd and 19.
From midfield now. 2nd down. Drew, lots of pressure. He's going to get rid of it. It's caught by Hedekeel. Crossing the middle of the field. It's be just short. Couple yards short. Sorry, not just short. Maybe 5 or 6 short. It'll be 3rd down, but now decision time for the Gales.
Yeah, Hedekeel made ran a nice route there, and he's been dominant tonight. It's his second big catch for the Gales.
Looks like they're going to go for it. On 3rd and 3. It's going to be a plunge for Geddes, and that's going absolutely nowhere. This GC run game's been absolutely shut down by the Royals.
Eddie's run on 3rd down goes nowhere. That will be a turnover on downs. Ross will take over at their own 39. And football fans, if you haven't heard already, the University of Guelph and Alumni
Yeah, just tough day running the ball. They've had absolutely nothing. It's almost time to abandon it, at least on 1st down, and then try to work it in on 2nd.
Yeah, they've just been putting themselves, just giving themselves too many 2nd and longs, really, with that run game. Nixon's just going to keep this himself here. I'm not sure if there was a little bit of a miscue between him and McQueen. Either way, it'll be a gain of maybe 1, not even. They'll be right back at the line of scrimmage. Just approaching the 3-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Nixon to throw. And he's got his man McDonalds, who was just thinking about running upfield before making the catch.
Yeah, McDonald's going to be beating himself up about that one. He knew he could have taken off with that one, just thought about upfield more than catching that one.
Would have been enough for a 1st down, but it'll result in a Ross Royal punt. So a higher punt will land just past the 50, roll its way out of bounds. So the Gales, after stalling out in their last drive, putting themselves way behind the sticks, just couldn't get back. We'll get another chance with some good field position. And starting at the 48 for what it's been today is pretty poor field position for considering where GC's usually been set up.
They've been setting up in Ross's territory almost every possession, and now they're going to see some unusual territory, I guess.
For GC, you've been winning the field position battle all day. You got to be disappointed that you're tied in this football game.
Yeah, they just can't run the ball, and Ross can. That's been the big difference of why this game's tied.
Drew rolling out immediately to his right, just going to chuck this one up. Hellwig can't get to it.
Had hands on it. Probably could have made a play to keep it in bounds, but just couldn't.
Do have a flag in the middle of the field. We will see what that is.
Flag on play.
Penalty for pass interference. It'll back him all the way up to the 38-yard line. Another give for Geddes and another tackle for a loss.
It's not like it's just one guy in that backfield. It's multiple people in that backfield on every run.
Yeah, we're usually just highlighting Snook as the main guy, but he has not been it just for the Ross Royals. There's been multiple guys in that D-line that are just there every single running play.
4 on the play. It's now 2nd and 24.
Second and very long here. Drew throwing to the sideline, incomplete. It's a tough throw. Back shoulder on his left side, but then again, 2 guys in with some pressure there for the Ross Royals.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd down. 48 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
It's now 3rd and very long for the Gales. We'll see them just try to punt this one away. Got a flag right off the bat. This punts away with a little bit of the assist from the wind. Got another flag there. Looking to break a return now with some room. Still going as Faulkner to...
And I think they're going to go
there's a 3rd flag.
So who knows after all these where the ball will end up. There's 3 different flags on the field.
I think there's one right off the bat.
Right off the snap, right at the end of the play, and right as they picked up the ball.
So I would not be surprised.
Face mask and offside.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to have to end up redoing this kick.
I don't even think the refs want to sort out the situation if they don't redo this kick.
So it looks like they're just going to be offsetting, I believe. Or no, there is the one unnecessary roughness major foul against the Royals, I believe. We're going to figure out where this ball is going to end up being spotted. Yeah, just too many fouls on the play for these guys to figure out in a timely manner. As well, just bring your attention to the late game we have going tonight, as I'm not sure if you can see, but on the near side of your screen, the Bishop MacDonell Celtics are entering after their big win against, at the time, ranked St. James, and they'll be playing Centennial, which should be the two best teams, I'd say, in D10. We're saying that last week was St. James and BM, but Centennial's definitely right up in there, and should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one. The two top teams going at it head-to-head.
No, obviously
fighting for that first position, too.
There's obviously a little bit of a history between BM and Centennial. Not the most well-liked schools between each other. Not the greatest relationship.
Yeah, both live in that same neighborhood, just Catholic versus public, pretty much. And yeah, I remember one year BM ended their season on a brawl with Centennial.
Yes, there's always a little bit of history. Sadly for BM, Centennial hasn't really had to worry about them in football too much. It hasn't been too much of a competition when they've been playing recently, but this Bishop Mac team is for real this year.
Oh yeah, they played that St. James team, who we thought was pretty good. After that first week, they should have won that game by a lot more, but it ended up being 21-20. But they were up 21-0.
So
going into that one, you got to think BM's gonna be the favorite, but no one's really been able to stop this Centennial team either.
No, yeah, Centennial's looked very good in each showing that we've had of them here on Friday Night Lights. So really, it's really going to be interesting to see which way this game goes. So it looks like the refs are just kind of giving the explanation of the breakdown of the flags to each sideline.
Ball comes all the way back to the 25.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
Unless they're switching the field. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Walking in the back in unnecessary roughness.
So there's two major fouls against the Royals. There's blocking in the back and unnecessary roughness.
Ross 25.
Jeez.
First down, going to be a give for, I believe that's Harrison, and Moses Harrison will get gain of 7. One more play in this quarter.
7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
So one last play on 2nd down. Second down. It'll be a give to McQueen, who will be wrapped up well short, a yard or two short. And that will conclude the third quarter of play. Still a tie football game. We'll flip the field, take a short break, be right back. Now a punting situation, nearly a block on the first play of the fourth quarter. And a muff picked back up by Cook.
Ended up gaining about 10 yards off that muff.
Yeah, it ended up being all right. Maybe an extra 5 for no yards as well, but scary moment there for the Gales.
Yep, this is a tie game going into this fourth quarter, so maybe some excitement on Friday Night Lights like we had last week.
Mm-hmm. At St. James Bishop Mac game, one of the better games that we've done, not only this year, but in previous years. So yeah, hopefully some late drama in this one. But hasn't been as much of an offensive showdown, just been a battle of these defenses more so.
First and 10 Gales.
This will be a first down give and a pickup of 3 or 4 on the play.
Kingsbury there on the tackle. Made a nice tackle there. Could have broken that off for a lot more.
There's Espindola on the carry.
Gain of 4, on first down, second and 6.
Second and 6 now. Drew to throw. Looking to that sideline, incomplete. Ewan Hellwig, the intended target. A little bit of pressure in the backfield.
Drew looking for Hellwig again. That one is incomplete.
It was Ryan Odger bringing the pressure. Yeah, just multiple Ross Royals always in the backfield.
Yeah, that's been the key here. Ross is just getting to the quarterback, getting to the running back. They haven't been able to run the ball. We made mention of that earlier, but they keep running the ball on third down. Besides that reverse play, they've got nothing.
Just haven't been able to get anything going, and now will be a punting situation. We got 10-16, left on the clock. So lots of time for both teams to put together some drives, but just neither team being able to really break through and make a big impact in this game, make the difference. Waiting for that one big play. Not sure what the delay is here, maybe just a substitution thing. And we'll get things underway. High snap. It's going to be a fake for Hedekeel going nowhere. Wrapped right up. A couple of Ross Royals in on there, or in on that tackle.
There'll be a turnover on downs.
There's Delahanty and Isaiah Hare in the area, and just nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, consistently we've seen them clog up that middle. Hasn't even been like they're setting the edge or their corners are tackling. Well, it's mostly just been the up the middle pressure they've been able to get immediately.
We talk about the impact a guy like Snook has, where he can just instantly win some pass blocking scenarios. He makes, gets that quick win off the line. It could all just break down. That's probably why so many guys breaking free. Pitch out for McQueen. Got a block. And now there goes Drew McQueen. Well, a couple banging bodies down there on that far sideline.
Laid someone out, and then he got laid out himself. So he received it, and he took it.
Drew McQueen picks up 8 yards on first and
Nice gain of 8, so we got 2 to go.
9:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
Got 1 yard to gain on second down. Give to the fullback here. And that will be good enough for a first and more to the 40-yard line.
That'll be enough for a first down, Royals. First and 10 from the Gales 40.
It's running down. Clock's still running down. Ross trying to put together a drive here. It's going to be a sweep once again. It's Moses Harrison, and Harrison's got another good pickup there. We do have a flag on the far side. We'll see what the flag is. It looks to be against Ross.
Yeah, I saw a block, someone go down, and then a flag out, so.
Again, down inside the 30, but a flag thrown around the 31.
Let's move it right back to the 50.
Highly assessed to the Royals. That will drive them all the way back to the 50. Now first and 20.
So first and 20. Nixon. Gonna throw, incomplete, no one's there.
Pass incomplete, second and 20.
It's now second and very long. From the Gale 50. Nixon. Setting up a screen. Got some blocks. Out across the 35, and here he goes to the 30, and a first down, I believe, for the Royals. We'll see.
Faulkner there.
Faulkner on the catch.
Faulkner's had 2 big runs. He's been really patient today. Doesn't look like he gets the most speed off those first couple steps, but once he gets that motor downfield, there's almost no stopping him.
And Ross, they really sell that screen so well.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
talked about
I
it
love
before,
I love
but
it.
once again, it just creates a first down off of nothing. Second and 20. It's a huge one to pick up in a game like this. From the 29 now. Ross is on the move. Another run. McQueen, big hole. There goes Drew McQueen on the far side. Touchdown Royals.
There's the signal, too, and it's official.
Touchdown Royals!
Was a bit of an early call, but either way, they do get it done with Drew McQueen on the ground and a great drive that the Royals put together.
Yeah, now GC's going to have 6 minutes. They're going to have to do something on an offense who hasn't moved the ball down the field well all day. This Ross defense has played phenomenal, and this run game has played pretty great too.
No, PAT would make it a 7-point game. Just really when you need it, Ross just finally put a drive together.
Yeah, it was now or never time for them.
Big pickup on second and 20. And a PAT that is up and through. Drew McQueen puts his boys in the lead, 14-7, and now GC, they've had the opportunities in this game. I feel like we really keep saying it. Both these teams fit that profile where we feel like they just both really have so many chances in each game that they're in, but end up ultimately falling short. Now, GC really, they've had the field position any offensive coordinator could dream of for every single drive. So really, they're going to have to do it here. They got 6:14 to go, not necessarily needing it all on this drive. You do have a lot of time left in the clock because the way these offenses have been moving, 6:14 is a lot of time.
Yeah, 6:14, 3-minute warning. And in that 3 minutes, we know it always takes a long time. So you have tons of time to get this field. You could probably get 2 possessions if you're lucky.
That's a nice thing about the 3-minute warning in this in Canadian rules, because you could be down 14 points and the game won't be over because the clock's really friendly to a team that's trailing in Canadian football. Drew, quick hitter, head of heel, caught. Looking for some room to make some moves, gets across the 40-yard line. It'll be second and medium, make it 2nd and 5.
Drew finds Hedokiel. That's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now.
From the 40. We said 6:14 is lots of time, but they've already burned a minute off this clock, and now Drew's going to be wrapped up. Cam Snook. First sack of the day, I believe.
But he's been there plenty of times.
Yeah, not the only impact he's made, as that'll get his Ross Royals off the field. It'll be a punting situation, 4:41 to go, clock still moving.
Yeah, this is the right decision here. You got to punt this ball away and then pray your defense can get the ball back with some good field position.
And their defense has proven they can get off the field. Have seen a fake, probably not the appropriate time to fake here.
Now or never, I guess.
And forget I said anything, because they are going to fake it, and Hedekeel is not going to get there. What a call there.
Oh, I actually don't. Like, if you're going to fake punt, that was the time to fake punt.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with it.
It's tough. If it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, it's, for
it.
sure. But, yeah.
I guess your best playmaker today is your punter, so why not try that? But don't love the call. Would have liked to see them try to maybe play the field position game. Yeah. Even if you get that first down, who's saying you're even going to continue the drive after that? You're just going to take more time off the clock the way they play.
Yeah, so just a bit puzzling in the field position, because, yeah, they haven't really been able to drive the ball down the field. So even if you do get the ball back, you're going to be getting it probably backed up. First down for Nixon to throw. Unloading for McDonald. It's caught! Troy McDonald, touchdown Royals.
And that should seal it.
Wow, what a play. A bomb from Tim Nixon. And Troy McDonald, we keep saying he's a big focal point in this offense, finally putting his fingerprints on this game.
Yeah, McDonald had one-on-one coverage. I believe that was Cooks, who had the touchdown earlier in the game, Bryson Cook, and it was then matched up one-on-one. We've seen Cook got some speed, but it seems like Troy McDonald's got a bit more. Goes up, high points that ball, touchdown.
And the Royals, all of a sudden, just like that, up 2 scores. They'll try to see this PAT to make it a 14-point game. Up and good. So now the Gales, just with a lot to do here, still technically not out of it because they do have the 3-minute warning.
They could score quick like Ross just did, but we haven't seen that kind of explosiveness from their offense at really any point this season.
Yeah, they've just been lacking that. Really no big play factor, I feel like, on this Gales offense. And they do get him to jump. They will just blow it down.
Gales or Ross? I see people pointing in both directions. And another one just flops out there.
Believe it. We'll see what it is. Yeah, it is against the Royals.
A multitude of flags down on the field.
Not much, but 5 free yards.
Against the Royals, bring up 1st and 5.
Helps out a tiny bit. And the Gales will make it 1st and 5 after the penalty. Quick throw, Drew, incomplete. Had Cook. See what this flag is. See what this flag is. Just having a bit of a conversation here. .254 to go in this game, so still some time for the Gales, but they're going to need a score here. It's going to be against GC, this penalty.
An illegal block to the Gales, tries to back 10 more yards, 1st and 20.
It's now 1st and 20 after the penalty.
And now another whistle.
Not sure what that is. Not sure what that stoppage was for. It's now 1st and 20. Give for Geddes, and that is going nowhere. It's Cam Snook once again. Add another tackle for loss to his resume.
Throws up a little shrug.
And with that inside run game, it almost does feel too easy for this Ross Royal defensive line, especially Snook, to just get in and disrupt it. You obviously see from that celebration.
Yeah, he's been there all day. Like, no one stopped him. They've even double-teamed him at some points, and it's not even effort for him, it looks like.
Drew now going to roll. Looking to pick up as much as he can, just push out of bounds. And now it'll be 3rd down. They're going to need it here. 2:06 to go.
Makes his way back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 13. It's pretty much the ball game here. Drew. Looking over the middle. Tipped in, incomplete.
Almost intercepted, too.
Hedekeel was the intended target to Ross Royals in the area in coverage. And the ball will turn over on downs. Credit Ben Gilbert Near with the PBU.
First and 10, 2:01 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Just 2:01 to go here. A couple of first downs should see this game through.
And they've been running the ball particularly well today.
See if it's another one of those gives. It's going to be another one for Faulkner, who's going to be running for much more than a first down inside the 10.
Flag.
Malik Faulkner up the gut, gets inside the 10, but a flag down at the 29-yard line.
It's going to move him back. It's going to be a hold on the Royals. Put him right back. Me 1st and 20. Not sure what the result of that penalty was. So it looks like they're going to assess the hold after the gain. I'm not exactly sure, but it'll be 1st down and 10 instead. It'll be a pitch out for McDonald. Wow, nice set of moves to make a couple Gales miss. Still be tackled well short of the original line of scrimmage.
Clock will continue to run, though.
Roy McDonald brought down in the back.
You might even want to try to pass one here, just to get the first down and maybe seal the game.
Not
Giving
the
the
worst
ball back
idea.
to GC wouldn't be much of a worry, especially in this territory.
Wouldn't you be super surprised to see him go for it on 3rd down, especially if they pick up a
'cause
few?
they're this deep.
Nixon to throw. It's going to be a screen. Lots of traffic there, but it will be grabbed by Faulkner. Gets to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 11 upcoming.
Patcha there with the tackle there. Did a nice grab, grabbing the jersey. I've seen Faulkner break loose on that screen twice today already for big yardage.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Or sorry, they're going to punt it away. Oh no, my mistake. They're actually going to go for it. Didn't see Nixon out there. On 3rd down to throw. He's going to unload for it all. Looking for McDonald, incomplete.
Right off his hands.
He had him.
I think the Cook, the cornerback, just ran in back of him, and that's what forced him to drop him. Kind of took his legs out.
GCVI with 46 and change left on the clock and 2 touchdowns to make up. They'll be 1st and 10 from their 29. Fans, a reminder after the game that if you're looking to make it a player fan.
Under a minute to go, 46.9. One more drive for the Gales. Unless something unprecedented happens.
And just a reminder that at 5:30 we will see Bishop MacDonnell Catholic High School take on the Centennial Spartans. two top teams, as we've mentioned before.
First time Bishop McDonald's been ranked in a little while, 24th ranked.
In all of Ontario. Flag out on this one.
Drew's just going to launch it, falls incomplete. See what the flag is.
Pass incomplete, flag down at the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Just see what the flag is. It's going to be against GC. It's actually against Ross. It's going to be offside. Make it 1st and 5, so 41 seconds to go in this ball game.
Offside against the Royals will make it 1st and 5 for the Gales. 41 seconds left on the clock.
Going to be a run here for Geddes.
And Cam Snook.
Yeah, just again, you see he's all over it.
Geddes with a gain of 1 on the play. It's now 2nd and 4.
Probably be a couple more plays for the Royals before this one winds down. Be a long huddle. Got 20 seconds left. Clock is running. Quick throw for Drew. Got Cook. Not going to get much past the line of scrimmage, and that will do it. The Ross Royals bringing home a win against the GCVI Gales, 21-7. Big game for them. Royals opening it up near the end of the game with the 2 touchdowns to decide it. We will be right back for 24th ranked Bishop McDonald Celtics against a team that's just on the bubble, just outside the Centennial Spartans. It's going to be a good one.